Hey everyone, Connie here with an announcement today. As you can see from the title, we're not going to waste any time here building up to it. We are putting One Piece on hold. We are taking a break from it for the time being. And the reason is just genuinely burnout. While One Piece is my favorite piece of media of all time, not just series, the anime of One Piece is my favorite piece of media of all time. While that is the case, that doesn't mean that I can't feel burnout on it. Here's the thing. We've been reacting to this for quite a while. We did all the catch up. We did a bunch of episodes, where we do like 3, 4 episodes of video. And then once we caught up, we just started doing it weekly. And we've been doing it weekly for quite a while. And while I'm loving the shit out of this arc, I can't deny that there is a little bit of slow pacing at some points. Now that doesn't bother me. It bothers some people, but it's never really been that big of a bother for me when a show like One Piece goes a little slower at times. Because one, I understand why it does, and two, it's still giving us like genuinely good content even at the slower parts. But like I said, I am starting to feel burnout on it. And I noticed this the past couple weeks, and I mentioned this in another video that I was thinking about taking a break, but I was just not sure at the moment. I'm sure now. Because basically, like, as you know, One Piece is Mondays, and I woke up today, I'm like, thinking, like, oh, I've got to record One Piece today. Yay. Like, that was my thought process. And the instant I thought that, it's like, oh shit. I wasn't excited to record it. And that's a concern for me. I found it had started to feel like more of a chore compared to other shows that I react to. And as I've said more in the past and everything on this channel, I don't want my reactions to ever feel like I'm doing a chore or, you know, just performing a job of any kind. I want it to be fun. I want it to feel like it's a joy to record each episode. And with a series that is as long running and constantly going as One Piece, taking a break isn't a bad idea. That means I'll have to do some catch up when we come back. But at that point, I'll probably be maybe in a better spot to do that. Because by that point, hopefully, I won't have as much otherwise going on. So, yeah, we are going to be taking a break from One Piece for the time being. And another big question kind of rises with that. Well, what about spoilers and all? At this point, honestly, I've just kind of given up on trying, like, super hard to avoid it. Because with the One Piece fandom is absolute shit when it comes to spoilers. Like, they don't tag anything on social media. So you can't even, like, hide certain, like, phrases or whatnot. It doesn't work. That you'll still see spoilers no matter what. And mind you, I'm still going to try and avoid spoilers, but I'm not as worried about it anymore because at this point I just feel like it's guaranteed that I'm going to be spoiled on some things. I'm going to try and avoid as much as I can, but if I get spoiled on little bits, I get spoiled on little bits. I'm most likely not going to get spoiled on anything like huge and major. Like nothing like excessively plot important or whatnot. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to have to focus on because even when watching it, it's like I'm still going to get spoiled on shit. So it's like that's not going to change just because I choose to take a break. But yeah, so that's probably not going to run any different than how it has been. And we'll kind of just take it from there and see how it goes. Um, but for the moment, we are just going to we're just going to take a break. I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe until Film Red comes out. Because, as you know, when Film Red comes out, I plan on doing like a One Piece week to kind of build up to that. I was going to do this the special episodes and everything that like set up Film Red as well. So maybe I'll do like maybe that would be a good point. I don't know when that's like going to be on Crunchyroll or whatnot. I just know that apparently it's coming to theaters here in the US in the fall. But I don't know when it's going to actually come to Crunchyroll. Probably not before the beginning of next year. Um, but I think, like I said, taking a break would be just the smartest idea right now. Because I am starting to feel that burnout. And I really, really do not want to, like, have that go any further with One Piece. Um, I really don't want to, like, get jaded towards this series in any way. Because, as I said, favorite piece of media of all time. So I think it would just be better for me to take a break from it. Take a break from it, come back refreshed, be completely ready to get back into shit, and just basically knock out a bunch of episodes in quick succession. I think that would be the best option. I think that would be the best idea. I don't even know how long we're going to take this break. It might not be until the Film Red comes out to Crunchyroll or whatnot. Just streaming in general, I guess. It might be earlier than that. I don't know. It might be not exactly when Film Red comes out, but a little later even. We'll see. Obviously, I'll keep you updated once I know. It's just basically when I feel like I'm ready to come back. When I feel like I'm refreshed enough to get back into this series and am excited for it a lot more again. And I'm still excited for it, but you know, I don't want to feel that tinge of burnout. Basically with this, it's like almost at the first sign of burnout is like I had to make that decision. Like I really had to. But that kind of raises the question then, what's going to replace One Piece for the time being? What will take its place? What kind of show, what kind of slot will take its place? Well, I think just that I just think that the best idea is to throw in another donation reward slot. Because there's a few shows on there that are kind of in the waiting still, and you guys have been very patient about that. You guys have been saying like that you're okay with waiting and all. But we only have one donation reward slot currently going, and that's Amphibia. And as you know, we didn't take a break between seasons 2 and 3, so that's been going for quite a while. But we do need to bring in something else as well. So I think another donation reward slot is the best idea. I think it just makes the most sense. Just for the time being, for however long it takes, to just kind of get through some of these, or at least to start getting through to some of these, because some of them may be longer shows and we might have to break up into parts, like, oh, we'll do some of these episodes now and then take a break from it and come back to it later. You get the idea. It's stuff we've done before on the channel. So I was looking through what I have set for the donation rewards on my list from all of you who have donated for that stuff. And I think the next one we should get to is one that we've kind of been sitting on for quite a while. And that is a donation reward from Specca de Grau. And it is Total Drama, The Redonkulous Race. So yeah, I'll talk more about my history with the Total Drama series and everything when we get to that first video, which will be today, obviously. But yeah, that's going to be replacing One Piece for the time being. And I don't know, like, how many other shows might take place. Again, it's just gonna. We'll come back to One Piece when I feel the time is right. We might end up just doing one show. We might do two. Might even possibly do three. It also depends on whether or not I end up liking these shows. So there's different factors that kind of go into that. But that's how it normally goes on the channel. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. We're going to see how this goes, and like I said, once I'm ready to come back, we will come right back to One Piece. And hopefully at that point, I'm more excited than ever. It will suck not having One Piece reactions for a while, both for me and possibly for some of you. Probably for some of you. I don't know how many of you are super active with One Piece. It doesn't get a lot of comments on those. It's not like Amphibia or even Centaur World where there's more consistently comments. One Piece like maybe gets like one comment I think on a video sometimes. Not counting like a string of comments of us communicating back and forth, of course. But yeah, it's like those don't get as many comments as everything else. But for those of you who are excited and who are watching that, it might be a bit of a sad little break there. But again, I will be coming back to them. That is guaranteed. Because again, One Piece is my favorite piece of media of all time. I need a break from reacting to them, and I don't want to watch them on my own. I want to continue reacting to them once I have this break. So yeah, that's the gist. I wanted to just let you guys know, obviously, and explain what was going on here. Like I said, I kind of mentioned this in another video not too long ago, like maybe a week or two ago or something like that. But at the time, I wanted to wait because I wasn't sure, like, if I was going to do that. But again, with how I woke up today and everything, I'm sure. As much as it sucks, I am sure. But that all being said, thank you so much for understanding, and thank you all so much for tuning in. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.